The summer of extremes. Twisters, heat, wildfires, and floods. Nearly every part of our nation hit by a natural disaster the past few months. In the Midwest, tornadoes dominating the headlines. More than 400 reported in the months of April and June alone.
We have had a very active tornado season, but it's really been active in the Midwest. 476 tornadoes reported, 120% of the 17-year average.
Human-caused climate change is driving these rapidly changing weather patterns, and science is trying to keep up. Now, a groundbreaking research project giving forecasters a new way to see what's happening just above our heads. The Storm Prediction Center, National Severe Storms Laboratory, and the University of Oklahoma partnering up to devise a way to fill the gap in gathering weather data. Drones, collecting data on air pressure, temperature, relative humidity, wind speed, and direction. So how does it all work? I went into the field with the top weather experts in the U.S. and arguably the world to see what's up. Literally. It takes a team of 3 researchers, today all from the National Severe Storms Lab here in Norman, Oklahoma. We have the pilot, Tony Segales Espinoza, the observer, Elizabeth Tyrone, she's making sure the airspace is clear, and Elizabeth Smith. She'll be monitoring data in real time to send back to forecast offices.
Flight mode's good to go.
Good to
you
go.
get a thumbs up? Yep. If everybody's good to go, I'm going to go ahead and arm and take off.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
All with the click of a button.
All with the click of a button, yeah. So you'll see it start to spool up here in a second, take off. Tony will be monitoring kind of its behavior now. He'll turn on the strobe lights as it's headed up, so that's anti-collision lights.
Okay.
We have to follow the regulations from the FAA, so we're flying regional line of sight, so I have to keep an eye on it.
And it's going straight up and down, and there's a reason for that. What's the reason?
Yeah, so, we launch weather balloons twice a day. We have lots of different sensors. A few thousand feet above our head on the surface, we don't get information any more than that twice a day balloon.
Yeah.
So instead of waiting 12 hours for the next weather balloon, scientists can fly these drones again and again as conditions change.
So this is a way for us to kind of be able to see the profile of what's happening above our heads, which is where a lot of this weather happens, right?
Yeah, and it's helpful for forecasting, obviously.
Yes, we will oftentimes kind of increase our cadence when a storm approaches us as we're getting closer and closer to get more information more rapidly in that more dynamic environment.
Right.
Tyler Bell is an assistant professor in the schools of meteorology and aviation at the University of Oklahoma.
Weather balloons tend to be the gold standard for measuring the atmosphere. We don't really want to replace them. I want to be clear about that. We're really most interested in the lowest part of the atmosphere where things are changing the most often. We tend to miss out on a lot of interesting things that happen in between, radar sites and ballooning sites.
Filling those data gaps means a more precise forecast, better pinpointing where dangerous weather will strike and where it won't. It's not just tornadoes that fall under the severe weather profile. Winter weather, in particular, forecasting that wintry mix.
Notice the snow stretching from Kansas City down to Hot Springs. We've got that freezing rain occurring here across parts of the deeper south, and then a bit of that rain mixing in as well.
A combination of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow will benefit from the new drone data. And that can mean the difference between a rainy commute and a dangerous ice storm.
It's a pretty big forecast challenge on these days where it's not clear if it's going to be rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, and where those changeovers are going to happen. Data like this, collecting it really rapidly and close to the surface, we can really find where that freezing layer is, and help us kind of refine that prediction of saying this area is more likely to switch over to freezing rain. Take your precautions as you need to, things like this.
And we could see the temperature changing just a degree or two, and we could correlate that directly with what kind of precipitation we were seeing on the ground. If we can fill in the gaps between those weather balloons, then we can effectively help improve weather forecasts and hopefully save lives and property.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.